104, 7 seconds to play.
We're going to be talking basketball.
Dishes it to Barkley, who somehow finds daylight. Allen for the win! Yes!
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Sixers postgame show with Dennis and KJ McCoy, proudly powered by TickPick. Let's take it to the show.
What's going on, guys? The Sixers get the dub in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And as they mount, as we put in our title, they mounted the Milwaukee Bucks. They put them on their pedestal, whatever you want to call it, right over the fireplace. We got a big old buck up there. And it isn't Giannis Antetokounmpo actually this time. It isn't him. But yeah, he wasn't even playing this game. The Sixers get the dub. It's me, KJ McCoy, and we got Jesse, who is filling in for Dennis. Appreciate Jesse for filling in. Prayers out to Dennis. His dad right now isn't doing that well, so prayers out to him right now, and hoping for an amazing recovery. And we're praying for you. So shout out to Dennis's dad, and stay strong. All right. But tonight, the Sixers, they were definitely strong. And honestly, this was an insane game. And, I mean, it should have been one of those games. I mean, Jesse, you said this when we were talking on text a little bit about it. This should have been one of the games where they, kicked the living crap out of them, but they didn't. They had to take this game to overtime. What did you think about this victory that we saw from the Sixers tonight?
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think you got to obviously talk about Tyrese Maxey first.
Of course.
54 from the absolute GOAT himself. The step up that he has made with Joel Embiid out on back-to-backs has been nothing short of absolutely incredible. And he is the leader. He's the leader of his team. It was Joe at one point, but it's him now. He's taking VJ under the wing. He's taking Dembona under his wing. He's taking McCain under his wing. He has just become an absolute wrecking ball. And listen, if he was not in the top 3 for MVP right now, he certainly is tonight.
Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, this was his career high, and it was nothing but special. I mean, to watch him out there, showed no fear at all. I mean, that's the way he plays. And this season, he's been playing with no fear, and he is playing like like his hair is on fire right now. And I mean, he definitely is just going insane out there. Just his confidence and just his way that he just maneuvers to the hoop, the way that he's able to go in midair and just be able to finish is just sensational. It definitely probably made guys like Allen Iverson out there proud as heck, because Allen's told him many times. And I mean, you kind of seen as you were just kind of saying as well, Tyrese has some people under his wing right now. Allen Iverson definitely, this is the best point guard we've had since AI. I mean, if you want to count AI as a point guard, I think AI, if you think about it, I know Eric Snow was really the point guard of that team back in 2001, around that time. But really, if you think about it, though, Iverson was taking up the ball most of the time. They kind of switched off. So I kind of consider Iverson like a point guard / shooting guard. But really a guard we haven't had like this since Iverson. And I think Tyrese is up there. I mean, he's an MVP candidate. He's had multiple 40-point games this season. Now he's got a 50 burger. So I don't know. I mean, you're exactly right. I don't know why his name can't be discussed in MVP candidates. It has to be. It definitely has to be. I don't see anybody else having these kind of numbers right now. And it's insane. I mean, what was it? A couple days ago, I think he had 30 something.
Yeah,
And then I
dude,
think,
5 straight games of 20-plus point games.
yeah,
Against the
that's
Celtics, 21 points. Against the Pistons, 31.
yep,
Peppers, 39.
yep,
Raptors, 24. And that Raptors game was it for him.
yeah,
50% from the field.
yeah. It's insane. I mean,
It's ridiculous.
tonight he was what I'm looking at, he went 6 for 15 from 3-point land. I mean, he took 15 threes. He made 6 of them. That's not too bad. He went 18 for 30. I mean, in general, that's pretty good. I'm trying to get the percentage of it, but I mean, the guy, I mean, the Sixers shot in general.
40%. 40%.
Yeah, what the whole team did, you're saying?
No, him.
Oh, he did. Okay, 40%. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40%. So that was a pretty good. I mean, that's pretty solid for him. That's not bad at all. 40% is not bad. And to get 54 points, I don't think how you can complain at all. He also had 9 assists as well. So he was really close to having, what would you, I mean, I'm trying to think because it's 54 points. Would that technically be like a quadruple double or not? Or no, would it be?
Quadruple.
Something I don't know how they would exactly statistically really call that something like that. I mean, I don't really know, but I'm trying to think.
Either way, it works. It
Yeah,
works,
it does.
and
Yeah,
this is how the Sixers are going to win. Because listen, with performances like that, you don't have to rely on Joel Embiid
yeah,
on podcast T, as I like to call them, dropping 20-point games, 20, 30-point
yeah. How
games.
about that?
Like, yeah, like it's just this dude is. I hate to use
Yeah, let's get
Allen
into it.
Iverson's nickname, the franchise,
Right.
at the same time, but dude, he's the franchise. He is the franchise.
Yeah, Tyrese definitely. He definitely is showing that he is, and I think people loved Joel. People loved Joel, but you definitely lost some people. I feel like with Joel, you've lost some people like who just didn't like how he would complain, how he would do the load management crap, and definitely with Tyrese, it just seems like that is not an option for him. He's going to play almost every game that he's not injured, and he wants to go out there full throttle every game, no matter what. And I think they're definitely different kind of players, obviously different kind of bodies as well. Joel Embiid, 7 foot, 7 foot. Tyrese Maxey, 6 foot. What is he? 6'4", 6'3"?
Okay. I thought you were gonna say a 6'7" joke, and I'm like, no.
No, I was not. I'm not like one of those. I've already dealt with a bunch of that crap already. When I went to one of the Sixers games recently, I saw every single second just kids on the big screen. It was so no, I did not say a 6'7" joke. Don't worry. No.
Yeah, no.
Be the
No,
last person.
yeah, no, I did go off
But
just for 2 seconds, but I'm a play-by-play guy. I swear to God, the last game that I did, I had like 5 people tell me, "Oh, if the score gets to 6-7, you gotta do the joke." No,
oh my
no.
gosh. I hear that teachers just skip over the numbers now. They just go 5 and then they go 8, 9, 10. And then they're like, you forgot about 6, 7, 6, 7.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh my God.
yeah,
So,
no, I know.
but yeah, I mean, you also mentioned though about podcast P, but tonight he didn't look like he was really on the podcast stuff. He looked like he was actually Paul George out there. Like he was
on the
looking okay.
grind. It was on the grind, and I listen. I definitely trashed him a little bit.
Yeah.
About an hour or two ago on the Philly
Right.
Sports Pulse with Adam Dan.
Hey, it
Shout out
worked
to
though. It
Adam.
worked.
My
It maybe
God.
lit a fire in him. I think you did that, Jesse. You lit the fire in Paul George, that we didn't think could get out of him because he's old and we thought he was washed and we thought that he was stealing money from the organization. But you know what? Good job, Jesse.
Well, yeah, no, I will take. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a man that is known for his jinx, but I will take the reverse jinx in this case. If
Yeah.
I'm getting 7 for 12 from the field, if I'm getting 4 for 7 from 3-point land and 21 points a game, or like if I'm averaging about 21 points a game, dude, I'm taking that all day.
Yeah.
At his age, with his injuries, like, listen, I know that he's not what we signed him for. That's
Right.
not what we signed him for. But again, with guys like Jared McCain, with guys like Maxey, with guys like Dembona, and Justin Edwards, another guy like
He's been
if he
having
get
great
in
games.
limited minutes, he was 3 for 10 in the field.
He's
Like,
been doing
he had
great.
7 points
He's been
in
awesome.
30 minutes. Yeah,
I love the
take
way,
it.
and I know that he went 1 for 7 today for threes. That corner three he had at the end of the game, I think it actually helped them. I'm pretty sure that was the one where that helped them get the lead. I'm pretty sure. So Justin Edwards has been sensational, I feel like. And I know it's just 7 points, but for a guy who wasn't he undrafted?
I think he was.
I
It
think he
was
was
him or
undrafted.
Grimes.
I think he was on. I'm looking. Yeah, wait. Let me. Yes, he was undrafted. Remember, he was because they picked Bronny. Remember, they picked Bronny
Oh my
instead.
God.
So Justin Edwards
Yeah,
was undrafted, which is
that
crazy.
was funny.
And think about that, dude. I mean, and he's got a contract that he's getting paid like he's a top 3 pick.
Yep.
It's awesome. It's great. So, but I do feel like definitely. I mean, the first 11 points of the game was Paul George. Like,
Yeah,
how nuts is that?
that's
That's
insane.
nuts.
It's vintage. It is
That's
vintage
vintage
PG.
PG. That's PG, not 13.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
PG, not 13, because PJ 8. He's PJ 8 now, I guess you could say.
Right. Yeah.
But definitely, I think it was great to see him out there. Really, out of nowhere, just kind of show that, like, hey, I can still play. Hey, you know what? You want to keep on putting narratives and saying I'm too old and whatever. Like, hey, I'll go out here and ball out. And don't get me wrong, though. We did play a Giannis Antetokounmpo-less Bucks.
Yeah.
We did. And we talked about how definitely this should have been a domination of a game for the Sixers, but it wasn't, because if you think about it, though, the Sixers have had multiple, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if it's just me, Jesse, but I feel like every single night it's a new lineup. It's a whole new starting five that really consists of VJ and Tyrese. But besides that, though, it switches up a bunch. You got sometimes Grimes in the offense. I mean, in the starting line. Sometimes you have, sometimes you have Justin Edwards today, and then you have Drummond. So
Yep.
yeah, it just switches around. It flip flops.
Yeah. Yeah. And Grimes too. You can't forget him. I mean, my God, even him tonight. Like, again, this is sort of one of his. I don't want to say off nights, but at the same time, like, 14 points. That's solid.
It's
Quentin
not bad.
Grimes,
It's
like,
not bad. 39
the la-
minutes. I mean, he got a lot of minutes. Don't get me wrong. 39 minutes is a lot, but
yeah,
I still
but
think he's doing a great job. He really is.
he's putting up like the last 2 games he's put up like
Yeah.
about 20. Had a little bit definitely an off one against the
Yeah.
Pistons. 9 points and only 1 rebound. That's sort of
Yeah.
disgusting because I feel like that's really what he's known for, the rebounding ability that he has.
Right.
It's just nasty. It really is.
Who,
Fear
Drummond?
from Noel Drummond, but I think Grimes.
Oh, Grimes can
He,
rebound
he can
too.
do that too.
He
But I
can
mean Drummond,
rebound.
yeah, he's your number
Oh,
one.
Drummond is by far
But
the best rebounder on this team, and it's not even close. I mean, he didn't even have that good of. I mean, this is kind of crazy to say that he didn't have that good of a game
he
of
had 3
rebound.
points.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I meant for rebounding. He had 8
Okay.
rebounds usually the guy has more than 8, but like it's
Yeah,
still. I mean, you know what? He's still contributed for sure. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, definitely with Grimes, 14 points. VJ, um, he had 12 points.
solid.
He you know what? Like definitely he played a pretty decent game. And I
Two
think
for four from
yesterday,
3-point land.
yeah,
Yeah,
and yesterday, yeah, he definitely did great for the 3-point line. 2 for 4. That's great.
yeah,
And yesterday he had a great game too. He had 21 points yesterday, which was awesome.
yeah.
So that definitely, I think the people that were worried about him, and I mean, I know there was some concerns being like, you know what, they're playing too much. Um, the kid's going to have some off days. It's going to happen. But if you look at this, and I listened to an interview with Dwayne Wade recently, and Dwayne Wade was talking about how people have been comparing him and VJ, and he says, "I really like that comparison because this kid seems like he has no fear and he can really attack at the basket." And we saw tonight he was able to do that, and we've seen many other times. Last night he was able to attack at the basket, and just a ferocious, like the ferocious slams that he has. This kid's 20 years old, and he's got a lot of glimpse of Dwayne Wade to him. I could definitely see it. So D Wade was not offended by it at all, and it was good to hear that he was like, you know what, you got to be patient with this kid. And he's like, I see something in him because he's like, he didn't just score those 34 points against the Celtics opening night for nothing. He's definitely not going to be a fluke. So if he can just stay on pace, and I think like obviously you're going to have some games where you're off and on, and I think he'll be okay, definitely.
Yeah.
Um, but I
Yeah.
mean, definitely. I mean, what do you think in general, though? I mean, this was a good win, and I mean, um, do you think that in general, though, this was a good dub for the Sixers? And I mean, obviously with Tyrese dominating, but at the end of the game, I mean, they were able to kind of flip the switch and they were able to control that overtime. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I definitely I agree there. You're always gonna have um third quarter problems with this team.
Yeah,
I think that is a given, but it seems like every time the fourth quarter comes around, and I guess onward in this case, they
yeah,
wake up. They wake up, they respond. Um, and I think that is that is credit to the leadership of this team. Um, Maxi, um, PG in this case, and even I know some people are weird about Nick Nurse.
I don't
Nick
mind.
Nurse,
I really don't. I don't mind Nick Nurse. I really don't.
no, I don't either.
My one
He's
friend hates him. My one friend,
yeah,
Josh Siegel, hates him. He was just texting me saying like, "I hate Nick Nurse. I hate Nick Nurse." And I'm like, dude, like to think about it, it's like, come on. It's not like we have Doc Rivers still.
no, we don't. It's
Yeah,
not like this guy's Steve Kerr, like you know
yeah,
what I'm saying. But he, he's not he's not Doc Rivers.
yeah.
He's not who's the guy that we had before Doc? He's
Uh,
not that
oh, Brett
that
Brown. Brett Brown.
but yeah, he's not Brett Brown.
Thank God.
Um,
Thank God. I hated.
yeah,
I hated Brett Brown.
is Brett Brown out of the? I think Brett Brown's out of the league.
I think he's like in
He's
Australia
tired.
or whatever. Or no, I think he's with the Spurs. He's like assistant coaching with the Spurs back again. He went back to the San Antonio land, or probably he went back
Okay,
to Australia to go hop with the kangaroos or something. I don't know.
okay.
Yeah.
If he is with the Spurs, then that explains why Wembanyama has had the injury bug here and there.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Yeah.
definitely
No,
does explain that.
I single-handedly blame Brett Brown, um, for the injury problems as well. Hot take. It's the truth. I do.
Oh, for Joel?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
he definitely could have
Completely
been.
mismanaged stuff.
Yeah, he mismanaged him. He definitely did. And he mismanaged a couple other players as well. I mean, ones that I mean,
Butler.
yeah, Butler. But Butler's
Although.
a perfect example.
Yeah. Yeah.
He definitely is. Um, but yeah, I mean, Sixers get the dub, 123, 114. I mean, before we go, How cool was it to see these jerseys they were rocking actually on the road? I mean, that's what they actually like. They wore these jerseys on the road most of the time. Do you think definitely? I think so, but do you think Iverson was definitely proud of his prodigy in Tyrese Maxey rocking that black '01 jersey? What did you think of that?
Oh my God. Yeah. No, I agree. And I love how they don't have these sort of pre-scheduled like the Eagles do with their Kelly Greens.
Yeah,
They're only wearing them a set amount, right?
yeah,
Um, I think I feel like these are the jerseys that like whenever you're in a rut, to bring these out and they like. Listen, I'm not a guy. Well, that's a lie. I am a guy that believes in jinxes. Um,
oh yeah,
so like it's in my nature. I'm a Philly guy,
right,
but
of course,
I think these are the jerseys that you bring out when you're in a losing streak because it's going to happen, especially with
yeah,
this team. It's young, it's a little bit inexperienced with Jared McCain, VJ, Bona. These guys, and so they're going to face adversity, um,
yeah,
and I think that whenever they have problems, you got to this out, and you're gonna rack up a couple of wins. It's just like the Phillies jerseys, the powder blues. Oh my God,
right.
those are oh they're
They're
so
nice.
good.
Yeah,
They're
powder
so
blue.
good.
I would
And
like them to
again,
bring back the maroon ones that Andrew McCutcheon donned. That was
ooh,
cool.
the ones with the white pea.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That,
I'm a big fan of the maroon jerseys. I love the maroon jerseys. Same with, I mean, like, to be honest, since I think me and you both growing up as Eagles fans as well, we both grew up with the midnight green. So I mean, like, I do, don't get me wrong, I do love the Kelly green, but I still would be like, if it was a permanent change, we're like, okay, we're going to Kelly green. I would be like a little skeptical about it. But I think with the Sixers, though, it's a little different. Like, I would not mind them just going back to this permanently. I would actually be like, dude, like, and I think it's because I grew up with it, so that's probably why. And it's just like you can't go wrong with this logo. And
wait,
it's,
how old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25? I thought you were like my age. Okay. Well, I thought
No,
you
I'm
were like 20.
25, man.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I'm 25.
you were how old in 2001?
I was literally 1 years old. I was 1, 2 years old.
Okay, you didn't grow up on
No,
these
no, no,
guys.
no, no, no. I grew up though with like Iguodala, but I grew up with like Iverson. Like when I really like not really got into it, but I started watching a little bit around like 5, 6 years old, and I was like, oh, there's Iverson. I like Iverson, little guy like me, and I was like, I like him, and they were rocking these jerseys still. They still were. So I mean, I think these represent like really that whole era. So it definitely does.
I agree. I
But
agree.
But yeah, great win by the Sixers, 123, 114. The Sixers are now 9-6. They right now in the standings of the Eastern Conference, they are 6 right now. And in our division itself, in the I believe, yeah, it's the Atlantic. We are third right now, and we are actually just one game behind the Knicks. The Knicks are 9-5. We are 9-6. The Raptors are number one in our division right now at 10-5.
Well,
The
they
Celtics,
kicked our butts the other night, so that
they
makes
did.
sense.
They beat our butts. The Celtics 8-7, and the Brooklyn Nets are stuck in Nets right now at 2-12.
Oh, you guys, you should have seen my rant before the show about New York and the Nets and that overall crap. Oh
Yeah,
my God, I
you
went
gotta check
off.
that out,
Yeah,
guys.
no.
Go check that out. Yeah, go check out the Philly Pulse because Jesse just debuted it tonight. I got to see a glimpse of it. I got to finish watching the rest of it. I'm going to tomorrow, but definitely go give it a watch. It was his first time, and he definitely killed it. So it was awesome. And shout out to his other co-host in Adam.
There you go. You got the name right.
I had the name right because I'm really bad with names, but I got the name right. There we go. So Adam did a great job too. So just the chemistry you guys had was awesome. So yeah, it was awesome. It definitely was a great night, and Sixers got it done with a cherry on top, and they got the dub. So, but thank you guys for joining in, and definitely we will try and do some more post games. As I said before, it's gonna be sporadic. It's not gonna. Sometimes they won't be right after a game. They won't be that night. It really just depends, like what we're doing scheduling wise. It's a little different because it's like in the winter. It's like it's obviously just different with everything going on. So a lot's going on. I mean, sporting events and everything like that. So that's what we've been doing. So we will catch you guys later. Thank you for joining in. I know we didn't get too many comments like usual, but just like this stream tomorrow. Keep it going. I know it's late right now, so that's probably why a bunch of you guys are sleeping. So hopefully you guys come back and watch this and you get some enjoyment out of it. So let's go Sixers. And yeah, Jesse, you got anything else to say?
I got nothing else. I just all hail Tyrese Maxey.
Let's go.
Our glorious king.
All hail Tyrese. All hail Tyrese. Let's go.
104, 7 seconds to play.
We're going to be talking basketball.
Dishes it to Barkley, who somehow finds daylight.